November 22nd, 1963. More than 6 decades later, the assassination of President John F. Kennedy remains one of the most debated events in American history. Officially, the government concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, but millions of people have never accepted that conclusion. So I decided to stop reading about it and go see it for myself. I flew from Las Vegas, Nevada to Dallas, Texas to stand where history changed forever. Not to prove a conspiracy that Israel had a major involvement in killing JFK. Not to repeat internet rumors that Lee Harvey Oswald was not a single shooter or even a shooter at all, but to investigate the evidence with my own eyes. Over the last several months, I've gone down one of the biggest rabbit holes of my life. Over 1,250 hours of investigations, I've been reading government documents, studying witness testimony, watching interviews, comparing photographs, examining maps, and looking at the physical layout of Dealey Plaza. I've looked into President Kennedy's major disputes with the CIA, Cold War intelligence operations, his administration's disagreements with Israeli Prime Minister David Ben-Gurion over inspections of the Dimona nuclear facility, and many of the theories that have been debated for decades.
Now, before we get into this report, let's talk about what's facts and what's fiction. What's fiction is everything that you know. What's facts is everything that I'm about to tell you. What happened on November 22nd? Well, let's get right into it. I'm at the Dallas Times-Herald, and this is where the first reports came out to the world that the president was shot.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You'll excuse the fact that I'm out of breath, but President Kennedy and Governor John Connally have been cut down by assassins' bullets in downtown Dallas. The president has been
killed by Israel. Oh, sorry, they didn't say Israel. They cut that part out. But we're going to figure out why it was them. What we're looking at here is a Dallas Times-Herald. This is when the president was reported shot. I have one of the original newspapers here. Right now we're taking the exact route. So we're trying to see how could there have been an angle? And we're going to see which area was the best angle. There was multiple shots fired. There couldn't have just been one. How could one bullet cause 7 wounds through the neck of the president, through the governor's back, through the governor's hand, shatters his wrist, then the president's head blown off, one single bullet.
I wanted to stand exactly where the motorcade drove. I wanted to walk Houston Street. I wanted to walk Elm Street and drive the same route the president did in 1963. I wanted to stand inside the Texas School Book Depository and look out of the 6th floor window myself. Could someone realistically make those shots from there? Does the angle make sense? What would the shooter actually have seen? Then I wanted to walk over to the grassy knoll and go behind the fence. Why have so many witnesses, researchers, and documentaries focused on that location? Could someone have fired from there? Or does that theory fall apart when you're actually standing here? We'll compare sight lines, we'll compare distances, we'll compare timing, we'll compare witness testimony, we'll separate documented facts from decades of speculation, and we'll ask the question that still divides historians today. Was Lee Harvey Oswald the lone gunman, or did Israel have something to do with it? Or was he part of something bigger? Was he exactly what he claimed to be, a patsy? And what about Jacob Rubenstein, aka Jack Ruby? Why did he kill Oswald just 2 days later, and why did he die himself? Was he simply acting on his own, as the official investigation concluded? Or is there evidence that supports one of the many alternative theories that have circulated for decades? Today we're going to examine those questions ourselves. No clickbait, no blind acceptance, just the evidence, and a walk through one of the most infamous crime scenes in American history. Let's investigate.
Couldn't be. Line of sight. It just couldn't be those, unless those trees were like baby trees back then. They're probably brand new planted trees, because this is a brand new government building. They literally, all these things always happen on government property. Okay, we started at Love Field International Airport. This is Northwest Dallas. Travel along a street called Mockingbird Lane. It turned onto Lemon. Then it went towards downtown Dallas. The whole motorcade just went down Main Street. Everybody was there taking pictures, seeing the president. He was waving, the first lady was waving. At Dealey Plaza, the route turned from Main Street onto Houston Street. Then they made that turn onto Elm Street. Then they continued down Elm Street, passing the Texas Book Depository, which is a brand new building built by the government. After leaving the Dealey Plaza, the route went towards Stemmons Freeway. From there, it proceeds towards Dallas's Trade Mart, the intended final destination. But we all know what happened on Elm Street, and we know X marks the spot. We're about to go see. Pulling up here to the library now. We just turned on Houston Street. We're on Houston now. They would have the Holocaust Rights Museum right across the street from there because it's obviously interconnected. They needed to have a close headquarters. They probably bought this land, they bought that land, and they bought that building all in once. They used that building to fake the whole thing to kill the president. They stood over there on the grassy knoll, and that's where the first shot goes, where rings and blows the head off. And then the other shot is the driver, bam, right over his shoulder. It's done, there's no other way possible. This is the present day IDF. They own that building for show, look at that. What is this place? Another government building, public parking is involved. Oh money. We're taking a right-hand turn here on Elm Street. Arriving here to the Depository, you see a lot of people come here, a lot of people take pictures, a lot of looky-loos. Here at the building, this door didn't exist back then. These windows, original windows. Look at this. Look at this. This is all aftermarket. That's what we'll call it, aftermarket. There's none of this here. This, not here. ADA ramp, they didn't have ADA, they didn't give a shit about ramps. They had like, it was just all flat-footed, flat floor. Figure out what happened to you, sir. Let's talk about the Depository building. We're here now. We got a secret camera. So they're trying to say that he was up here and he shot from here, which is complete bullshit. You know that shit didn't happen, chat. You guys know goddamn right. He wasn't in here. We need to see that angle. He shot from this window, right? They won't let nobody get into the crime scene. Fucking crime scene, locked the windows. They say his ass is right there, huh? I just put together the storyboard so you guys could see everything that happened. This is where we currently are right now. They're saying the shot came out this window right here. I'll try to get a good shot on my other camera here so you guys can see. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Perfect setup. We're gonna go up to that grassy knoll area and we're gonna see how the undercover Israeli agent shot him. Because you can't shoot his ass from here. He did not get his ass good like that. Angle from right here, got him. Yeah, fucking Oswald sucked. He couldn't shot from here. There's no way. Oswald wasn't even in here. I believe somebody could have shot from here, but that could have been the back of the neck one, but nah, I don't believe this shit. I put together this 3D model display so we could figure it out. Those aren't even straight lines. Those are tied up ropes. Yeah, I'm not gonna believe that shit. I need to go to the grassy knoll.
Oswald, Ruby, Cuba, the mafia. Keeps them guessing like some kind of parlor game, prevents them from asking the most important question, why? Why was Kennedy killed? Who benefited? Who has the power to cover it up?
This is right when Israel made Lyndon B. Johnson get sworn in. They had to go and get that Bible and go ahead and emergency fly in this pastor right here to swear him into office. And the first thing that he did, as soon as he got into office, was to open up the CIA and to open up the AIPAC funding again. The last two things that Kennedy signed off on, his last two things he closed, are the first two things he signed and opened. Straight to Tel Aviv. And as Kennedy's body is being taken onto a plane, the other president's getting on a plane, signing damn new orders. Who are these people picking them up and taking them anywhere? You don't know any of these folks. Who is that guy? Shalom Green? Who is that? So the newspaper pressing all the news was in the same building too, right? 7th floor to the 8th floor. What the hizzy? You come here, this is the news reporters. This is where they put out the fake news about the killing. Guys, I just snuck one floor up. I'm in the corner of the building, 1 floor up. And you can see the exact angle. The exact angle. Let's zoom it up and add it up.
Zapruder film establishes 3 shots in 5.6 seconds. Key is the second and third shots came almost right on top of each other. It takes a minimum 2.3 seconds to recycle this thing. The other problem is there was a tree there, blocking the first 2 shots at the time they occurred in the Zapruder film.
Didn't J. Edgar Hoover say something about that? Leaves are falling off in November.
It was a Texas live oak, Chief. It sheds its leaves the first week of March. So you take this Carcano, world's worst shoulder weapon, and you try to hit a moving target at 88 yards through heavy foliage? No way. Yeah. FBI tried 2 sets of tests. Not one of their sharpshooters could match Oswald's performance. Not one. And Oswald was at best a medium shot. The scope was defective on it too. I mean, this is the whole essence of the case to me. The guy couldn't do the shooting.
Now let's compare the angle for what I have here on the 6th floor. Let's compare that to over this one fence. Prime suspect number 1 that I put on the wall here is this guy. We're gonna prove he's part of it. We need to get over here to the grassy knoll, because the grassy knoll is where this all takes place. Right over this fence, right here by the railroads, this patch area right here, they don't want to tell you about. Takes off the head, busts the shoulder. Everything just happened right here. We're gonna go check it out. So we're over here where they don't want you to go, where they don't want you to see. I'm going to the back of the grassy knoll right here. In the back of the grassy knoll, this is where the shots were actually fired. This is where the present-day Mossad, whatever you want to call them, this is where their agents were, and they blasted our president away. We're gonna go see right now. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna approach these fences. This is the fence where all this shit was. Looks like we got some more smart people who knows what happened. They over here behind the fence shooting too. So this is where I suspect it happened. Looks like other people suspect it happened here too. So guys, this wooden fence right here, this is where the shots actually took place. Don't be a silly duck and think that thing was shot from the 6th floor. Now let's look at our 6th floor angle. Now let's look at this angle from right here where I'm standing, where the guy could have had his bag. Put his bag right here. Shot 1 from this angle. There's X marks the spot right there. Look at this. Look at this perfect shot. Bro, I'm not even that far. Look, I'm here at the fence gate. Look at the X. Look at the X. That's a perfect headshot from this angle. Turn it right here. Perfect for a second shot. These are perfect fucking angles. Not up there in trees and turning and reloading. It's not happening. Dude shot right here. Train tracks right here. Right behind me, this is the parking lot for the grassy knoll. The grassy knoll. This is where 100% where the fucking guy came and parked his car and shot, which is probably an Israeli or a Mossad agent, whatever you want to call it at the time. But it's located right next to the famous train tracks, right? So the guys could have came on a train, they could have hopped off. Let's easily put the scenario in if the train came and somebody got off the train, came, shot, or they went in the car. We'll do scenario 1, train tracks. Here's the train tracks. We're right here at the train tracks. Bam, straight headshot, bam, right there. Then another couple shots right there, bam, and it's done. This is what they don't want you to see. They don't want you to see right here. It looks like, oh my God, everybody wrote that. Look, Epstein did it. Look, it's everything. Israel did it. Fuck Israel. Fuck, everything here is about Israel that people wrote on the gates. So everybody thinks Israel did it. Oh look, somebody right here thinks the Beatles did it. Beatles, Israel, CIA was here. Jesse's girl, Jessie girl. Happy birthday, Mr. President. This has now become like a tribute here of everybody coming here, leaving their names. We came, we saw, rest in peace. This is the place, they said. I'm literally right here, chat. Hey guys, if you'll never come here to Dallas in your life, you don't ever plan on it, you're never like really fucking connected with this situation right here, I'm just showing you real history. The shit happened right here. It happened, dude shot from right here. Don't believe in the library story. That's bullshit. Ain't no way dude shot from the fucking library up there. He shot right here. Everybody knows it. And everybody who signed this gate must be all the smart people, right? Or all the dumbasses. But hey, we're smart today because I'm gonna tell you something. This is where it happened. I'm right behind the grassy knoll, right here in Dallas, Texas, where the famous train tracks are located right behind, and that goes over overpass where the president was gonna drive underneath to head onto the freeway. We are now on the bridge. We're gonna get an angle over here on the bridge as well, so we can see, hey, was it possible that they could have shot from the bridge? I don't think so. Looking down here, President Kennedy, bam, 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 I don't know. Was it the CIA? Was it Israel? Was it the CIA and Israel? They say Oswald was a Marine. He was a Marine. Could he reload that magazine? It had a magazine in the gun. You'd have to turn it, snap it, turn it, snap it, turn it. They say you can get it done in 8 seconds, right? But we need to really see that, if that's accurate. Imagine, the car pulled up right here. Guy hops out, pulls up with his bag. It has a perfect execution spot right here. Area probably protected by the US government, CIA, the Mossad, whoever the hell it is that was protecting him at the time. And he shot his shots from right here. This is the perfect angle. There's nowhere else that it could have been. Right behind this wooden fence. This classic fence right here, it's famous fence. Yeah, we are fully investigating this grassy knoll area here at the fence. And just looking at from my angle, 100% the shots came from this angle. Now just me being not programmed to believe in all the shit that we was taught, I'm just thinking it came from here to that building. We got here concept of the sign. The grassy knoll. Okay, so it basically is giving us a conspiracy. Alright? Because this is basically where the Israelis killed our president. A little bit of Dallas action. Right where the president was murdered. Hey, so what do you think about what happened here on November 22nd?
Sorry?
What do you think happened here November 22nd?
I think it was a very sad event where when killed John F. Kennedy.
Who killed him?
Harry Oswald.
Oh, you don't think Israel killed him?
Israel?
Israel, the country.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I am not American, so.
Oh, where are you from?
I am from Mexico.
Mexico, what's up, my friend? Man, we love our Mexicans, man. We love you guys.
I came here because I was reading. This is the X where.
Yeah, Kennedy died.
JFK gets died.
Yeah, killed.
Yeah.
You know, nice to meet you, my amigo. Thank you.
Where
Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram. You can see yourself later.
Or with your
Instagram. Yep. And just type M2.
M2.
2 T
G
H.
H.
Right there. Next to the K.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too. All right, guys. Just got a new follower from Mexico. It's pretty dope. Some landmarks right now. This is a landmark because of what happened. They made this a landmark. All right, so we don't have no cars coming. What do we do now? All right, so X marks the spot, guys. We are here at the X. I guess it's just duct tape right now. I don't know who's putting the duct tape in the road, but that's the fatal shot. Fatal shot right here. Angled at the window up there. I'm not buying it. Not buying it. Let's walk up here to the other X in the street. First X, this is where they said the first shot was fired. Second shot right there, fatal, not buying it. Not buying that he shot it from there. I believe more that it came from that direction, from the damn grassy knoll. So here, first shot, first angle. Let's see, Lee Harvey Oswald from up here. Still not believing in chat. I still don't believe he could have did something like that. Now this makes perfectly more sense. Grassy knoll. What a stupid name for this place too. The grassy knoll. What do we got here? We in this country, in this generation, have mushrooms. They would put a quote here for him, and they're the ones who did it to him. So guys, when you come up here, you could also come here and get a book and learn more about the JFK story and meet this guy right here. And he'll put you right on game and get you guys the JFK, the case for conspiracy. Come get him, and he has a whole bunch of good stuff from here. If this is that real?
Yeah, these are his autopsy photos.
Man, they would release the autopsy photos before they would release that Israel did it?
You're too young to know this, but about every 5-6 years it pops up on the internet or somewhere that Israel did it. Israel did not do it. At any one time, there's lots of countries and people who want any president that we had.
No. Yeah, but 100% makes more sense for Israel because the last two things he signed before he was dead, he signed for the AIPAC people to sign up as a foreign affair, and then the next thing he signed was to end the CIA. The first two things that Lyndon B. Johnson opened up were the last two things he just signed off. The last two things this man signed alive off were the first two things the guy put back on, who was the next successor. So, and then the guy Jack Ruby, who they shot Oswald, was an Israeli citizen. And on top of that, his body, he died like Epstein in the jail. They don't know where's his body, what anything. They just sent him back to Tel Aviv. So if all that, and then the nuclear program, there's so much that adds up to Israel. It makes more sense because the CIA was made by the...
I'm just confused, bro. Why they haven't asked any 32 documentaries who testified before Congress what did mean?
Listen, all this shit is bullshit. When there's a commission involved...
5-6 years,
yeah.
Israeli thing pops up.
And then look, Israeli owns this building and foundation, and they own this whole four corners is owned by them. This building now is owned by them. The foundation, yeah, the Holocaust Museum. Yeah, the foundation is.
10% of this building.
This building is 100%. That foundation is owned by an Israeli, 150% owned. Okay, well you got to look it up then. I mean, I'll look it up right here, right now. It's the foundation. It's a John F. Kennedy Foundation, and the guy is Levitt is from Israel. Levitt is. He's the founder. He's the founder. He's the founder of this. Yeah, you must not know if you're stuffed then. Because we investigate this before we take our private jets out here. Yeah, just let you know. Well, if you didn't know that, you didn't know Levitt owns the building and the foundation. So does Levitt not own this building? That you're a 10% owner in outside selling things? I wouldn't imagine you'd be selling this stuff out here. You'd be on the building, on their property. What, that building? When was that building made? 1963, when they made it. Yeah, so you must not know about the history then. We got the history down. Dude, this guy's he must be a conspiracy theorist. He helps the propaganda with the story. We're not believing him. All right, let's get out of here. I had a whole argument with the guy who says he owns the whole building. He owns 10% of this building, and he's sitting right there.